From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. They are legitimately what directs high conduct in the world. The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming that which the wicked man does in actual life. The voice of the intellect is a soft one, but it does not rest until it has gained a hearing. Ultimately, after endless rebuffs, it succeeds. This is one of the few points in which one may be optimistic about the future of mankind. The only person with whom you have to compare yourself is you in the past. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Thought is action and rehearsal. In the small matters trust the mind, in the large ones the heart. Time spent with cats is never wasted. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. Public self is a conditioned construct of the inner psychological self. We are what we are because we have been what we have been, and what is needed for solving the problems of human life and motives is not moral estimates, but more knowledge. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good. He that has eyes to see and ears to hear may convince himself that no mortal can keep a secret. If his lips are silent, he chatters with his fingertips. Betrayal oozes out of him at every pore. No, our science is no illusion, but an illusion it would be to suppose that what science cannot give us we can get elsewhere. Men are more moral than they think, and far more moral than they can imagine. The liberty of the individual is no gift of civilization. It was greatest before there was any civilization. Illusions commend themselves to us because they save us pain and allow us to enjoy pleasure instead. We must therefore accept it without complaint when they sometimes collide with a bit of reality against which they are dashed to pieces. Words have a magical power. They can either bring the greatest happiness or the deepest despair. Experience teaches us that the world is not a nursery. The ideas so far produced are insufficient for the interpretation of the dream.